Hello everybody and welcome back to a very bright looking dress. I'm very unsure about this dress. It's like such a nice cool material, but I actually think it's potentially a little bit ugly. I kind of look like I'm Edna Turnblad from Hairspray, but we're just gonna ignore this and just enjoy the nice bright colour of it. But yes, I hope everybody is well. I thought I would go through my I hope everybody is well. I thought I would go through my pregnancy evening routine, as I will be 7 months pregnant tomorrow and feeling, I don't even look that big on like a camera, or sometimes when I look in the mirror I'm like, you don't look as big as like you feel. But 7 months pregnant tomorrow, so that is the third trimester as far as I'm aware, so we are hurtling to the end, which I can't say I'm not quite excited for. I thought I'd enjoy pregnancy probably a lot more than I have, but I can kind of go into that in like a whole other thing. But yeah, I thought I'd kind of like fully embrace it and feel like this new Mother Earth, but like, no, you just feel hot and tired and just a bit gross really, and then like really sick and nauseous all the time. But apart from that, it's been great. But yes, I thought we would do a little evening routine as it's super warm today. I have like all the windows open just to try and cool it down, and as you can see we have this huge fan in the bedroom which I put at night on this chair on like full blast to rotate around the room because I can't cope. I'm just far too hot. So you can probably see the tan needs to come off. I'm going to put some fresh tan on just to make myself feel a bit better, a bit brighter. I'm not washing my hair tonight because that is just too much of an effort. But step one in my evening routine for me is always to get a nice cold caffeine-free Diet Coke. It is so good because obviously you can't have loads of caffeine, but I love a Diet Coke, and I just constantly crave like a cold, fresh fizzy drink. The fizzy drinks, they give me heartburn, so like be warned. But I kind of just also down the Gaviscon at the same time because it's like a Diet Coke with a Gaviscon chaser is what I go for, because I just need like the cold fizzy drink, but it literally gives me the worst heartburn ever. So we have a caffeine-free Diet Coke. But yes, I'm going to go through all of the products that I use kind of every night, or like those special products that I use maybe like once or twice a week, just that I've found kind of have really helped to keep my skin, face and body kind of intact through this pregnancy so far. It might all change, we never know. These last 3 months it might completely go out the window, but hopefully it won't. So it's just going to be a cute, wholesome, cozy little video. I was rewatching some of Molly May's pregnancy videos the other day about like her evening like routines and things, just to like see what she was using, just because super nosy and why not. And she was like obsessed with baths and things, and would always say like she wanted to like almost like suck a sponge. Like she just loved that clean feeling, and I get that, I get the clean feeling, but mine is more of like the moisturized feeling. Like I feel super dry and I just constantly want like nice shower oils and oils for like my skin and a really nice moisturizer. I just come out of the shower, and usually before pregnancy you'd like throw a towel on, maybe a bit of moisturizer, and you'd go. But now I feel like I have to like lather up before I can even get into my pajamas. So like when I found out I was pregnant, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get myself like a really nice shower gel. So I got this Spa Energizing Bath and Shower Gel Aromatherapy one, and it's so nice, it smells amazing. And I started using it for a couple of weeks, and then when I started to be sick and like the nausea, my skin had this really weird reaction, and I just get like all these kind of like red like rashes like all over like my tummy and my legs and my chest, and it was just super itchy. So I did stop using this for then, and so I just used a Baby Johnson shower gel, like just a kids bath wash, because I was like, right, that surely can't have anything in it, but your skin can withstand a nice fragrance. This is so nice. It's probably a little bit pricier than your average kind of body wash, but it is so nice, and it smells nice, and then the bathroom smells nice afterwards. And I think that that is just so good, because when I was saying in one of my other vlogs about my hair, it doesn't get greasy for like 5 to 7 days now, which is amazing. But it's obviously because my skin has been drying out a lot, and so I feel like sometimes I get like just like a little bit itchy and a little bit dry, just kind of round the back of my head and like round my neck. And I was saying about that I thought it was pregnancy pigmentation on my neck, but I actually think it's basically kind of dry patches from where I've had possibly the bleach in my hair has dried it out. So I'm just kind of gonna lay off loads of products and I'll show you what I've been using for my neck and my chest, just to try and bring some moisture back into it. But for when I am taking my tan off, this is like such a game changer. And I have been doing some form of fake tan since I was probably 10 years old. Not saying I was an orange child, but like a tinted moisturizer on your legs or something like that, like on special occasions. And I'm now 26, nearly 27 next month. So that's like nearly 17 years of orange experience. Self-tan erasers. Why did nobody tell me that these were just a thing and are amazing? Rachel Leary talks about them all the time, and she says, which I agree, that you should use the eraser to the brand that you tan with. So I have the Bondi Sands one, Instant Self Tan Remover, and then I use the Bondi Sands Tan as well, and it's so good. It doesn't smell, I think it says is it coconut fragrance? I think that's what they are, but I really can't remember. But I think it smells quite nice, because then in your head you're like, oh, well, I'm gonna tan next. So I feel like when you use this, you're like, oh, I'll be brown soon, so it's okay. So nice. You just do like a couple of pumps, leave it on. I literally leave it on for like a minute, like, or two, and then you just get in the shower, just get your little scrubby gloves and just buff it off, and honestly your tan comes off so much easier. So like where I've kind of been like a bit dry and like patchy here, I'll literally just kind of lather a little layer on and it'll scrub right off in the shower, and then you can that night do your tan again. Because I hate when you want to do like a weekly tan. Say if you tanned on a Thursday, you'd have to start scrubbing it off on the Tuesday, but then hopefully it still looks quite good. So you're like, I don't want to rub a good tan off. So this is like really, really good if you need like that quick turnaround, if you are a frequent tanner. But speaking of tan, I don't tan the bump, I don't tan my belly, and it's not because there's anything wrong with the chemicals in fake tan, but I use loads of oil on like my belly and my hips, my back, my bum, and so it just comes off within like a day or two, just because the oil breaks the tan down and it all goes really tiger bread and all comes off. So the oil that I use is the Mama Mayo Tummy Rub Oil, Omega Rich Stretch Mark Protection Oil. This, it does have a little bit of a smell, but it's a nice smell, it's a pleasant smell, and I'm kind of obsessed with the smells, because if you've had or have nausea through your pregnancy, anything that smells too strongly, it's horrific. Like, I have always hated the smell of lavender. I think it's disgusting and it makes me feel really, really sick. So I don't want anything which has any like calm, relaxing scents in, because it just makes me want to heave. But this is really nice. I did previously use the Tummy Rub Butter. Yeah, so I started with the Tummy Rub Butter from Mama Mayo, and it's all kind of like the same thing. It's just like a white, this has less of a fragrance than the oil, to be fair. This is just a thicker cream, which I really like using kind of like on the tops of my legs and then maybe down my legs. But for the bump itself, the rub oil is really, really good. It kind of goes quite far. It's not too drying. It's not sticky. It doesn't kind of stain or mark your clothes. You know, when you put your clothes on, when you've got an oil and then you've got all these oil stains everywhere, it doesn't do that. It's a really nice oil and it's really reasonably priced. And I've used their deodorant as well. It's like a putty deodorant. It's really good though. And obviously you usually sweat more. And some people say they smell more in pregnancy. I don't find that I have smelt more, but I just think I can smell more. So yeah, a really good pregnancy safe deodorant, I would say, is essential. But yeah, this is a really, really good oil that I would definitely swear by. And when I come out of the shower, I literally do the butter or a moisturizer on my legs. I'll either use the Tummy Rub Butter, I use the Filtered by Molly May body cream or body creme, whatever you want to call it. But I find this is just, again, like a really kind of neutral, calm, non-offensive smelling product that you can just lather on. And I like that it comes in like a big chunky tub, so you can get a lot of use out of it. Whereas sometimes smaller things which you think, oh, they're pretty and they're aesthetic, you literally, because you're just showering so much and wanting to kind of lather your body up, they're literally gone within like 2 weeks. So I really like the bigger tubs of things. But yeah, so I will have a shower and then I use the oils and just feel so much better when I come out of the shower. Face wise, I've always used the same face wash, and that is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. I'm going to go into this cleanser and how much I love CeraVe and like a whole other thing to do with my skin. But this is what I currently use, and I would say is so safe for anyone to use in pregnancy. It's not overly drying, it's not got salicylic acid in, it's nothing which, it doesn't foam either. And I think things that foam or have the suds in them, the bubbles, they can really dry out your skin, but this isn't. It's like super gentle, super calm, so I would definitely recommend this, and again, really reasonably priced, just as the Oak Cleansing Balm is from Inklis. This I will only use before the CeraVe when I've got makeup on. So I will probably use a little bit of this tonight just because I do have a tiny bit of makeup on. But it's just a thick balm, and it doesn't have any smell. It's just a thick balm cleanser just to take your makeup off, and then you can either just use water or a muslin or a flannel just to take your makeup off. And I think that this is amazing. I do love the Elemis as well, and I love the smell of the Elemis, but while I've been pregnant, I've just found that it's a little too much to kind of be using multiple times a week. The smell is just a little much for me. But this has literally got like no smell, and I swear this was like £7 or £8 for this whole tube. It's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, so I'm gonna jump in the shower now and apply my after shower products, and then we will move on to skincare. Hello? Hi! Have you had fun in the garden? Yeah. Oh, is it nice and cool out there? Come to join the party. Okay, we don't want a peep about how creased this shirt is because they're pyjamas, and if you iron pyjamas, then you're a better woman than me, but I'm not ironing pyjamas. It's not happening. So I have just popped on a little layer of tan on my everywhere but my belly, basically. So I've just popped on a little layer of the Bondi Sands Dark Fake Tan. So good. I also have the Ultra Dark. I feel like if it was like a Friday and I was going out on a Saturday, I'd put a layer of the Ultra Dark on, but if you've got the time, 2 layers of dark over 2 days is chef's kiss, ultimate tan. But before I put the tan on, for my neck and kind of round the back of my hairline, my facial girl told me to get this. It is the, I think, is it Avene? No, it's not, unsure how you say it, but it's the Sickle Fate, I think that's how you say it, Sickle Fate Restorative Cream. It's basically kind of like a light duty pseudo-creme in a way, but it's not, you know, some pseudo-creme, it can sometimes have that like watery consistency to it. This is really nice and it feels quite luxury actually. It was only from Boots, it was like £6 or something, but it's really good to protect your skin barrier, and it's got like a little family picture on the front. So I assume that it is safe for everybody to use. But no, I think this was really good. So that is helping with my neck, and also it works as a great scratcher. So multi-use product right there. But skincare wise, I usually use prescriptive skincare, benzoyl peroxide, adapalene, Differin, which obviously you can't use when pregnant. So again, I got recommended to use the Medicate range, which I'd heard of before, but I'd never used. And they are a teeny bit pricey, but I do really like them and I think they really work. So like this is a 30 milliliter bottle, this serum. And I feel like I want to say it was like £48. However, I got this at probably maybe like 8 weeks pregnant. And I'm now 7 months pregnant and it's barely running out. Well, it's more than barely running out, but I can probably get maybe another week or 2 before I'll have to rebuy, but it's really done the job. So this is the Bakuchiol Peptides Retinol Alternative Peptide Infused Serum. So you're somebody who previously would use retinols or kind of the heavy duty stuff on your skin. You can't obviously use that. You can't use benzoyl peroxide. So this is a really good alternative. Fully with the Medicate Press and Glow Daily Exfoliate PHA Tonic with enzyme activator. I've never read that in my life. This, again, I bought this at like 8 weeks pregnant. I use it morning and night, 1 pump in the morning, 1 pump in the night, and like I think that'll probably do me until the end of pregnancy. This I got instead of the Paula's Choice BHA, because you can't use that either. So I found that this one is really great. I don't use cotton wool or cotton pads when it comes to tonics or toners. I find they're really abrasive on my skin. So again, if you're a bit of a sensitive skin kind of person, just use your hands. So this is obviously like a top pump. I literally pump it, put it in my hands, and then just pop it on like this. And I've done this for so long because I'd use the Paula's Choice, for example, but I put it on a cotton pad and then drag the cotton pad or even pat it across my face, and I would just, I mean, you can see how sensitive my skin is. It's already gone a little bit warm just from me kind of touching it. But if I use a cotton pad or cotton wool, it just gets really irritated and even more dry. So honestly, just use your hands. And skincare on the back of your hands as well is always great because it keeps the hands young. I've just realised how obvious the Peloton is in the background, but we can just ignore it. This is my new kind of dressing room, beauty room, which was my office, and so the Peloton it's just part of the aesthetic, okay? Just ignore it and just ignore it and it'll be fine. So moisturiser wise, this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, which again is great for sensitive skin. It's really simple, it's not fragrance, it's just a super simple moisturiser. I actually got this in the Look Fantastic advent calendar. I got a sample of it in there, and it was just really nice and just a really, really calm moisturiser. So I have rebought since Christmas, and I just use that again all over the face. Now, I've used the La Roche-Posay Citablast Balm. I call it the Citablast Balm. I think that's what it's called. I've probably used this for about 2 years, not this one bottle. Again, I have rebought it, but I just find it amazing. I know some people will put it on as like a mask and then wash it off, or they do kind of areas. The way I have used it, if you're using prescription products or stronger products, I always put a layer of this on and then put them on top, and it just protects your skin. So I do like a blob of it, basically almost lather, I guess, in a way, in your hands. And then I put it on my face when it's a little bit warm, because I just find that when I put product on my skin in a blob and then work it in, it can really irritate it. So if you work it into your hands first and then pop it on your skin, it's honestly 10 times better. At least that's what I found. So I take it like all the way into the bottoms of my ears and then around my neck. I would take it down my neck usually, but because I've got the tan and the other cream on, I'm just gonna leave it for now. But if I don't have cream on all the other nights, I'll pop this down onto my neck. And then basically over the top of that, I just do the Bakuchiol Peptide, which is more low than I thought, so I'm just going to pour a teeny bit out, and again just a little bit, and I work it into my hands first and then pop it on my face instead of trying to spread it out on my face. And I do literally the same movements in my face every night, every morning and every night. I put everything on the exact same way. As far as I'm aware, they are all pregnancy safe and have been absolutely fine for me in my pregnancy, and I do have like super sensitive, irritation prone skin, but they have been absolutely fine. Another like staple for me is the Glow For It Lash Growth Serum. This is so good. If I could get this in like unlimited supply, that would just be ideal. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Makes your lashes super long and just easy to kind of put mascara on, easy to curl. They're honest, it's such a good serum. I think I've got so many people onto it. I've even got like my mum onto it because she's like, your lashes look so good. But yeah, again, I've been using that for ages. And then I'll always just curl my eyelashes, as we can see. And then I just brush my brows into place. I don't do anything else. And then just the staple Laneige lip mask, but I use this all day, every day. If there's me, there's a lip mask. We do not part ways. We are as one. We are together. Again, random pregnancy thing. I've had this little dry patch here on my lips for like a month. Just the randomest little patch of dry on my lip, but so strange, so random, but hey ho. This is just literally a bed shirt, or I guess a nightie, but nightie seems really old to me. I think it's F&F again. I've been loving some things from F&F purely because I'm buying things in a bigger size and just re-wearing them so much. I just need, and my size is changing so much. So I've just been buying, like, you know, if you nip into Tesco and you do a new shop and you just see like something super comfy, I just grab it there and then. So this is great. But yeah, just a really thin shirt, and then I just wear underwear underneath. on the bottom half, and then no pyjama pants, because I abandoned pyjama pants a long time ago. They're so uncomfortable. For them to be big enough and to go over my belly, they're then enormous, or if I wear them under my belly, they're then so long, and so I'm tripping on them up the stairs. So I just abandoned pants long ago, and like I say, I am just one hot pregnant lady, so I just can't go with like too many clothes and too many tight things on. It just really is not for me. But that is all I do skincare wise. My hair literally gets thrown up in a bun, and then it goes even higher up here when I sleep, because it just needs to be off my face. I can deal with it being down and nice in the day, but I get to a certain point, you get tired, you get agitated, and it needs to be thrown up, so it is gone. But yeah, I'm gonna go and see now if what I can find to eat, because that is another crucial part of my evening. Choice. Jamie is away tonight, otherwise he is usually here, and throwing this out the way. Hi Miss Bon. Hi darling. This one I got from Amazon actually. It is Nully, I assume. Quite a cute name. Obviously it goes all the way around and like round the back of me. And yeah, darling, I know. Yeah, can we just 2 seconds? I'll just thank you so much. Yeah, okay, we can do it together. So this is the pregnancy pillow. It is a super soft material. I have always slept with like a shorter, like, you know, like a V kind of shaped pillow, because I am asthmatic and literally always need to be sat up when I sleep, otherwise I can't breathe. I have my retainers in now as well. That's why I probably sound a little bit lispy. But yeah, I've always had like a V, I always call it my V pillow to sit up with at night. But then I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna have to get a proper pregnancy pillow. And I just find it the most uncomfortable thing ever. Like I feel so restricted and not like I can kind of move at all, but like not in a comfortable way. So I don't love it, to be fair, and I find it really uncomfortable to lie on my side. So if anybody has a decent pregnancy pillow recommendation, please let me know. I did speak to the midwife and say kind of how on your side has to be on your side to be safe as sleeping, or can I just be a little bit sat up? And she said like, no, just like being sat up is absolutely fine. You've not got to actually be on your side. It's just you can't be laying completely flat. So that was a bit reassuring. But yeah, this pillow just isn't great, and I feel like I'm getting to the point now where I just feel quite heavy and tired and stuff. So yeah, if there's any decent recommendations, please do let me know, because this one, it really wasn't too expensive. It was maybe £20-30, so I wouldn't mind investing in a different one, to be honest. But I mean, she does not, well, I really want to say she doesn't sleep here all night. She doesn't, do you? No. And we do send her down into her bed, but sometimes she'll kind of wriggle up in the morning when it's quite early. But I just wanted to kind of finish off with the very end of the night routine, fit with my tablets and a enormous bottle of Gaviscon. There's actually 2 bottles of Gaviscon next to the bed. There's actual Gaviscon, which is just the little one, and then there is the huge, I don't think that's got my details on it now, the huge prescribed bottle of Gaviscon, because I have to take aspirin from 12 weeks, and it gives you really bad heartburn, and you get bad heartburn anyway, so I'm just like a constant fire breather. So yeah, I hope you found some interest in my evening routine and maybe some products that might be worth a try. Like I say, I think sometimes it's so trial and error, because you will buy nice products in pregnancy and then within like 2 or 3 weeks they could completely make you itch, or you hate the smell or anything like that. But yeah, let me know if anybody has some gorgeous shower gel recommendations, you know, calm, sensitive ones, no fragrance, just make you feel like really fresh and moisturized. I think I would greatly appreciate that. And then I'm somebody who will always have my AirPods in when I go to sleep, and I'll listen to a podcast or like a really long YouTube video of some sorts, and I always fall asleep like that. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video and watching the nighttime routine. Please let me know if anybody has any excellent recommendations for feeling pampered going into the 3rd trimester. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed, and we will see you soon. Saying bye.